Hello everyone, today I'm going to present about the wine and beverage knowledge. For the first one is Cointreau. I'm going to speak a little bit of the history of Cointreau before I'm going further. The Cointreau was invented in 1849 in France by Adolphe and Jean. They had a square bottle created from them. The bottle had changed little since 1849. Cointreau was the original orange liquor called for the margarita recipe invented at hotel in 1948. Because of the Cointreau turns opaque on ice, it gave the cocktail the right amount of murkiness and smooth taste. What are the Cointreau made of? The Cointreau mixings between a sweet and bitter taste. So the sweet taste are from the sugar beet alcohol, and for the bitter taste are from the orange peel. So what are the suitable time to drink Cointreau? The Cointreau are commonly found in cocktails recipes. It is also consumed as an aperitif. An aperitif is a pre-meal drink, and also it can be consumed as a digestive or post-meal drink. Because of its usability in many cocktails, its distinct bittersweet flavor. So how much per bottle of Cointreau? I'm gonna give you two examples. The first one is 750.0 milliliters per bottle. It's gonna cost 1,170 per bottle. 1.0 liter bottle is gonna cost 1,321 baht per bottle. So now let's move on to the second one, the Grand Marnier. The Grand Marnier are most common found in France. Grand Marnier, also called as Grand Marnier Cordon Rouge for the red ribbon around the neck. It is a brand of orange liquor made from the family since 1870. But the story of the Grand Marnier goes back further to 1827. I'm going to talk a little bit of flavor and color. So now I'm going to talk about the flavor first. There have bitter orange flavors, and they are enhanced by the Cognac with nuances of oranges, marmalade, and hazelnuts. So it's gonna give you like a very sweet and bitter flavors. The finish is long and harmonious. For the texture and color, the color are bright topaz with gold and amber tints. Let's move on to a little bit of history of Grand Marnier. The history of Grand Marnier in 1827 to 1870. In 1827, when Jean opened a small distillery near Paris, he needed to understand or know how to do the distillation, so he traveled to the Cognac region to learn how to trade, eventually bringing back stocks to the Cognac in his cellar's age. For the 1870, in 1870, the grandnephews named Louis Alexandre invented a liquor that blended an alcohol extraction of oranges from the Caribbean, cognac, and sugar syrup, and it has been called as Grand Marnier. Slow aging in French, it gives it incomparable roundness and subtlety flavor. It became a popular part of French cooking. So, which country are Grand Marnier from? So it's basically are from France, like the Cointreau. Let's move on to the next slides. The next slide is the suitable time to drink the Grand Marnier. The suitable time to drink Grand Marniers are also consumed as a need. So it can be consumed as aperitif too, because it can mix with drinks and desserts. So it was easily to consume in many time to drink in your suitable time. So how much per bottle? For the cost of it, 375 milliliters per bottle is gonna cost 786 baht, and 700 milliliters bottle is gonna cost 1,365 baht. So let's move on to the Curacao. For the Curacao, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of history of it. The Curacao is a small Caribbean island next to Aruba. It has been located around 60 miles off the coast of Venezuela. It was settled by the Spanish in 1499. They brought with them a variety of agricultural goods, which mean They have also bought the alcoholic beverage named Curacao. As a result, as people have seen today, their Curacao, the blue liquor story began in 1527. What are the suitable time to drink the Curacao? The Curacao always drinks as an aperitif. It can't be mixed as a dessert or like in cooking recipes like the Cointreau and triple sec does. So how much per bottle? It has 1 liter bottle which 367 baht, and 750 milliliters per bottles is gonna cost 355 baht. So let's move on to the last one, the triple sec, the best main part of everything. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the history of triple sec because it has so many of the history. Because triple sec are the main composed in cooking recipe, also the Cointreau and cocktails are made from triple secs. So the triple sec are from an orange liquor. They are from France, but the origins of the drink name beyond that is disputed. Some attributed it to being a translation of the words triple dry. Others say it is a reference to triple distillation, which doesn't actually occur in its preparation. Or it could be a reference to the third evolution of French brand as a Cointreau recipes. So what are the suitable time to drink triple sec? The suitable time to drink triple sec can be served as a neat or an aperitif. It can be used to produce a variety of triple sec drinks, but can't be a triple sec dessert. Some famous and delicious cocktails drinks prepared using the liquor are cosmopolitan, margaritas, and Long Island iced tea. So how much per the bottle? 750 milliliters bottles are cost 251 baht, and 1.75 liter bottles gonna cost 472 baht. Thank you.